Well, hello, Sagittarius. I hope you are well and welcome to your February 2025 readings from the Spirit Realm. As you know, my name is Linda Williams. I'm really happy to be with you today. And if you're new to our channel, well, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's lovely to see you. And today we are going to follow the pattern we often do with maybe a few little changes. We always ask Spirit, what is it we need to let go of? We ask for one card. We ask for a message from the Divine Guidance deck, one card. We ask Spirit for our mystery card, and this is from the Numbers deck, which we look at the end of the reading. And we're also now asking Spirit for a message from the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck, which is a new deck that I love. And this message, I will read the message to you, but we don't look at that until the end of the reading as well. We have our fairy tarot, and we have, of course, our very old Rider-Waite tarot, the old-fashioned tarot deck that I'm really more comfortable with, I'll be honest. And so let's ask, shall we? As you know, Sagittarius, I will be you. I will now turn into a Sagittarian, and when I go through the reading, I will often say we, our, and so on. And so, for example, I'm asking Spirit now for a message for Sagittarius. What is it we need to let go of this month? This is for February. Thank you. What is it that we need, as Sagittarians, need to let go of this month that we no longer need? And we'll pop that there. And also, we would love to ask for a Divine Guidance card, please, a message from this deck. What is it that you'd like to say to us in relation to giving us the Divine Guidance? Thank you. Pop that there. And a mystery card, which we look at the end of the reading. What is it that you'd like to give us for Sagittarius for February 2025? Thank you so much. Like a message, please. This is for the end of the reading. What is it that you'd like to... Oops, okay, thank you. Just one. They've just given us one there today. And our Goddess, angels, Goddess deck. I'm still getting used to it. What is it you'd like to give us, please? Just one card, and we'll have a look at that at the end of the reading. And we won't look at it now. And we'll pop that there. Okay, and now we are ready to have a look at what is it the Spirit wants to say to us when it comes to what do we need to let go of. This is for all Sagittarians for February 2025. And remember, everybody, if this resonates with you, that's wonderful. If it doesn't resonate with you, check your moon and rising. Because very often, and I find this out myself with the people that I follow, if the reading for my sign doesn't resonate, I always have a look at my moon, which is Taurus. My moon is a Taurus. And very often that resonates with me really, really well. So take that on board, won't you? It's a good idea to check some of your moon or rising when it comes to your weekly and monthly messages. So Sagittarius, what we're being asked is the replacement of a negative feeling by a higher one accounts for the many miracles one can experience in the course of life. So it's very difficult to bring in abundance and great stuff when we're in a state of negative thought. In fact, it's nearly impossible because good stuff can't come. We attract what it is we're putting out. And so if we're putting out negative, we're not going to get positive back, are we? And so the replacement of a negative thought by a higher one, and of course, you know, enlightenment is always higher, positivity is always a higher energy, accounts for the many miracles one can experience in the course of life. And so as we surrender, life becomes more and more effortless. There is a constant increase in happiness and pleasure, which requires less and less from the outer world to be experienced. We stop looking out there for what we now experience as coming from within ourselves. Isn't that a beautiful message? What do we need to let go of? Negativity. Negative thoughts, negative belief systems, they will always hold you back. They will block all the good stuff coming in. Practice getting into a state of positivity. Listen to music. Do what makes you feel happy. Do you hold on to past experiences for too long? An easy method of letting go is to step back and see the truth of the situation without emotion. Okay, just look at it, mull over it. Find the facts and allow yourself to feel free. An easy method of letting go is to step back and see the truth of the situation without emotion. Find the facts and allow yourself to feel free. Isn't that beautiful? So we need to free ourselves from situation. Okay, Sagittarius, I'm going to ask Spirit for 3 cards from the Angel Tarot. And then we're going to ask for additional cards for each one of those, just to give us a little bit more clarity on the message that they originally give us. So this is for Sagittarius, please. What is it you'd like to start their reading off with? So, okay, the 3 of Pentacles, finances. The 2 of Cups, could be a partnership, relationship here. And of course, we have the 8 of Wands. So this is nice. This is very interesting. So the three of Pentacles. So the 3, as we know, Pentacles are finances, how we make our money, and so on and so forth. And this is all about follow your passion when it comes to your career. This is the message of this beautiful deck. So when it comes to your career, follow your passion. It's very, very important to do that. Be the best of what you do. Being compensated for your creative talents can also apply to this message. So when it comes to this last bit here, being compensated for your creative ideas, it's very possible that that for some of you, your ideas, maybe things have happened where you need to address how people are treating you when it comes to your ideas. Follow your passion when it comes to your career is saying to you that you need to not give up and not allow anybody to influence you in any way. Also, this is about being the best of what you do. You are very, very, you've worked very hard at getting where you want to go. And so now it's a case of being paid what you're worth, being compensated for your creative talent. So are you in a situation where maybe you need to speak up and maybe ask for a raise? Some of you might also be selling your services to somebody because you're very good at what you do. You're the best at what you could do. So your services are you're worthy of gaining the acknowledgement and also the recognition for what you do. In the normal tarot with this one, the guy is standing on a ladder. I think it's a ladder or somewhere, and the 2 people are standing there and they're negotiating. And so this could be for some of you this month. For some of you Sagittarians, you may need to negotiate. You need to be paid what you're worth. If you're negotiating a contract for your services, for your field that you do, like for example, if you're a carpenter and somebody's come to you and they want you to do a job for them, and you're negotiating, then you need to make sure that you charge what you're worth. And if they're going to say to you, oh, no, look, I'm only going to pay you such and such, then maybe you need to stand your ground and say, no, sorry, that's my price. And if they don't pay you what you're worth, well, you can make a choice of actually not doing the job. So this is about you be the best of what be the best of what you do, and you are the best of what you do, but you deserve to be compensated for your talents, for your creative talents. You need to follow your dreams. You need to stay committed to what it is that you do when it comes to how you make your money. We'll have a little look in a moment what else Spirit wants to say about this one. And now we've got the Two of Cups. And this is all about love. It can be love. So some of you, some of you could be in a new relationship. Some of you may be going through a relationship where maybe you need to, you want to commit a little bit more. This is about commitment, falling in love, making a serious commitment to somebody. So some of you may be committing yourself this month to a relationship. You may have decided, you know what, this has been going really well for the last few years, so now I want to live together or whatever. It's also about forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. So if you're in a situation where you are in a relationship where you are having a few issues, a few problems, this is a good month to fix that problem. This is saying that your relationship can be healed and not to give up on something. Now, it doesn't have to be a loving relationship. These two cards together can also be a story of, two people who are working together in a business. This could be a couple, maybe in a business, and they're negotiating on a deal. Maybe, somebody's come to you and said, this is what we want you to build for us, but this is all we've got. We've only got this amount of money, and so you're negotiating on a deal between all of you, making and then committing to that. And I'm getting the word contract, so maybe some of you might be thinking of signing a contract, and so you're negotiating and together and trying to get everything done in a nice, friendly way. This is about resolution. This is resolving problems. If you're having any problems negotiating with anybody, this is the time when you will actually come to some form of resolution and sort it out this month. So the Eight of Wands. So this is about this is about multitasking. So in the wands, as we know, they represent what we do for living, what we're creating in life, but they can also represent family. And so this is a message about stress that comes from having many things happening at once. And it's very possible at the moment, either career, work, or family. There could be too many things going on at once around you. And it's causing you, Sagittarius, to be a little bit overwhelmed. And so this is about successfully learning how to multitask things as well. There are some changes coming. There are some very positive changes coming, but sometimes we need to create those changes, and that can come from the resolving of a problem or discussion or communication when it comes to whoever is involved in what is going on this month, what's going on around you in February. And so we mustn't allow stress to get the better of it. And we have to learn sometimes to delegate. This could be a time when maybe you need to delegate. You need to speak your truth, and maybe you need to. You could be finding it very hard to multitask. You're just doing too many things at once. So, what I'm being told to say to you is to make sure that things don't get on top of you, and you're not taking on too much this month. It might be a better idea to negotiate on what it is that needs to be maybe fairly shared when it comes to work, especially like you could be somebody who does nearly all the housework. You do all the housework, and your hubby comes home, puts his feet up, and doesn't help. It doesn't do this stuff. And you may need to say, you know what, I do everything in this place, so maybe it's time you started to empty the dishwasher. Something like that. It's just a matter of negotiating on things, because it's not easy to multitask. If you can master that, then you're lucky, because not everybody can. So Let's have a look. Bring the Three of Cups down here. Pentacles, rather, sorry. The Three of Pentacles down here. And we're going to ask Spirit, Sagittarius, what is it? What else would you like to add to this message here for February? We've got the Three of Cups. And we've got the Three of Wands. Three. Interesting. Another three. Three is a good number. And well, isn't that amazing? We got 3 threes. Ooh, wow. So 333. That's a very fortuitous number as well. 333. 3 is a 9. Again, a number of abundance. So look, this is what we've got here. This is you. So we've got the Three of Pentacles, which is all about your career, your work, your worth, your capabilities, negotiating maybe on a deal this month. And then we've got the Three of Wands, which is again growth. This is about growing and adding to the already successful career that you have, business that you have, life that you have. So this is growth. This is ideas now coming into play about maybe growing when it comes to whatever it is you do in life. So this is expansion. And look, he's standing there, he's looking out, isn't he? He's looking out and he's thinking about, what can I do to better my life? What can I do? What else can I bring in to my world that I will be happy doing? And look at the outcome. So we've got celebration here as well. So it's very possible this month that you could also be hearing of a celebration. You could be hearing of a wedding. Somebody could get there could be somebody might get engaged. There's some sort of celebration that's going to be taking on this month. This celebration can also be a result of the efforts that you've been putting in for your business as well. That could be maybe you'll hear some news from overseas or some sort of success, and you're going to be celebrating all of that too. And so what else would you like to give us when it comes to February for our beautiful Sagittarius? We've got the Two of Cups here, which is all about love. It's about relationships. It's about healing. It's about healing. It's about not giving up. It's about forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. So this card covers many different subjects. So let's see what Spirit wants to give us, Sagittarius, when it comes to the messages of this card, what they're trying to say to us here. So we have the Page of Pentacles, which is messages, news coming in, maybe communication. You could hear something very positive. And we have the Tower. The Tower is not a bad card. It really isn't. In fact, it can be a very fortuitous card. And the reason I say that is because what the Tower does, it really makes us act. It takes us to a place where we have no choice but to make change. And this is saying it's time to make change. There could be some news that may come in. You could hear of something. There could be. This is the messenger. The Page of Pentacles. This is the messenger, and this is about finances. And so this month you may hear of something, or you may get some form of message come in about your finances that may not be what you wanted to hear. And so this is saying that if that's the case, you may need to go around things a different way. That's all it's saying. You may need to just think of plan B, go to plan B. This is not something that is going to, not everything is going to fall apart around you. You're worrying, you're going to be worried that it will, but it's not going to happen. All you've got to do is negotiate and go to plan B. And very often, what happens with this card, Sagittarius, this is usually the outcome of the Tower is usually very, very positive, and I'll tell you why. It forces us into making change. It forces us into taking action. And so in the middle of this month or close to the end of the month, you may be forced into taking action because there's some news that may be coming in with some form of message or some sort of correspondence. And that is actually going to force you into making changes or make you change your mind about something. And that is actually then is going to be a good thing because it's going to lead to a much better outcome. The Tower is the card that tells us that down the track, we're going to look back and say, I'm glad that happened, because if that hadn't have happened, I wouldn't be where I am today. And so this is a positive outcome. At the time you're going through it, you think, oh no, I didn't expect this. Okay, so that hasn't worked. That's not going to work. And so now I'm going to have to look at different angles. For example, this could be news about you may have put in for a loan from a bank manager. The bank manager gets in touch with you and says, look, I'm very sorry, but you haven't been approved. Right. And so you think, oh no, I'm not going to be able to get the money to build my home. And so I'm going to have to go somewhere else. And so you go to a different bank and you get a better deal. That's the sort of situation that the Tower can bring into your life. So don't get stressed out. If you get some sort of communication, some news this month, let me know. Get back to me and let me know what this is all relating to and how it has worked out, because I'd love to hear from you about that. Sagittarius, you've got the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Wands, which is all about, everything happening at once. It's also about things happening very quickly. So things could happen very fast in February. Things could run away with this. Things could, Spirit is saying, things could happen too quickly, and it's like, oh my goodness me, I didn't expect that. And then boom, overnight, things can happen overnight. And that's what this is all about. The Eight of Wands is all about things happening very fast. Oh my goodness, look at the outcome. Wow, what an amazing end to February for you guys. Sagittarius, you've got the Fool, you've got the Magician. So this is everything working out fantastic. So we've got the Magician at the end of the month, and we've got the tradesman, the worker, the guy he's the guy he's very he's what does it say? You're the best at what you do. You're very creative. You've got some great ideas. You're a creative talent. Follow your dreams when it comes to your career. Be the best you can be. And the Magician is all of that. And so the beginning of the month is saying, you know who you are. You're very good at what you do. You need to negotiate when it comes to what you're worth. And the end of the month, we've got this Magician, which is a similar type of situation, a similar type of energy. So this is you feeling confident and being confident about what you're capable of accomplishing. The Fool is all about taking that leap of faith. Do I take that leap of faith? Well, everything at the end of the month looks like sometime in February. It may not be the last few days of the month. It could be, in the middle of February, but this is a February reading. With all of a sudden things pick up, all of a sudden things take off. And it's like, oh my God, I didn't see that coming. So it's like, oh, okay, I'm going to have to act. Everything's happening so fast, I'm going to have to act. And you are going to have to take that leap of faith and know that the Tower has put you in this situation where everything's happening really fast, and you're going to have to take a leap of faith. And don't be afraid to do that. You know what you do. You've got the gifts. You've got the knowledge. So take that leap of faith. Jump in and you will not look back. You'll be glad that you did. There's no pause, there's no warning or negativity around taking this leap of faith. This is just everything happening very fast, everything happening very quickly, overnight, a turnaround overnight that you didn't see coming. A very positive, exciting time. And that's why we've got the celebration card as well. To have the Magician, this is you've got what it takes. You've got everything at your fingertips. So don't be scared to jump in. Okay. Now, Sagittarius, we're going to have a little look at our angels. Okay, the angel of addiction healing. This is a time of positive transformation and healing. Wow, that's a lovely message. So the angel of addiction healing. It doesn't mean you've got addictions. It's just it's a healing card. The angel of healing. Okay, so this is what it's all about. So you are protected and loved by God and the many angels that surround you right now. God and the angels are to help, support, and heal you. They would like you to know that all can be healed through the light of love. All you need to do is surrender any addictions which you wish to release and which no longer serve you. Now, there could be some of you out there, Sagittarius, you could be trying to give up cigarettes. You could have a drinking issue. You might be trying to give up drinking. And so look, we all have our issues, don't we? I mean, I used to smoke really heavy and I gave it up at 42. If I hadn't, I don't think I'd be alive now. So I was very highly addicted to tobacco. Because I started smoking at 18. And so we all have our little things, don't we? So don't worry about that. But if you are trying to give up something like this is saying they would like you to know that all can be healed through the light of love. All you need to do is surrender any addiction which you wish to release and which no longer serve you. Allow it to be released to God and the angels. Invite them into your life and have faith in their ability to help you through this healing process as gently and lovingly as possible. Have trust. This is a time of positive transformation and wondrous healing. Okay? There is a prayer here, and so I will read it to you. Help me to overcome my addiction in the most gentle and loving way possible. Give me the strength, resolve, and courage to stick with my decision to quit. Okay, and so there are a lot of people who are trying to give up cigarettes, alcohol, trying to cut back, so on. And so that's a nice little prayer for you. And not all of you. There might be one of you out there, just one Sagittarian out there who's trying to give up smoking, trying to quit something like that. And there's this little message to say, hand it over to the angels or ask for help. And they always come through and they always support us. Okay. So that's a little message there. And we have 1212, which is a breakthrough. There's a breakthrough on the way, Sagittarius. I feel this is what this is. And everything happening very quickly, everything happening very fast. So the breakthrough message is you are on the cusp of a significant breakthrough in your life after a period of stagnation. Your willingness to grow is all the energy you need at this moment. Set new goals and live them out. That's a lovely message. Opportunities will come to you effortlessly if you open yourself to growth and new possibilities. So be open. Take that leap of faith. Don't be frightened. Be that magician. So this month is very important, Sagittarius, when it comes to taking responsibility and also for taking that leap of faith. It would be a shame for you not to look into this and take a chance. And don't allow fear to stop you, because this is things happening very quickly, very fast. It's like you're going to be rushed off your feet. Spirit saying you are going to be rushed off your feet. Be prepared for this. February is a very important month for you, and a very fortuitous one by the look of it. Lots of action going on. Sagittarius, please let us know how this resonates with you, what's happening. I'd love to hear from you. Would you like to give us a like? Because it does help our channel. When you do leave comments, I always reply. I go right through every day. I go through my pages and I look for your comments, and I always get back to you because I appreciate that you've taken the time, that you in your busy life, to make a comment about the video and the messages that the Spirit has given you. If you'd like to subscribe, just hit the little bell and all, and you will receive the videos that we put out each and every week. We put out every 3 to 4 days. We put out just guidance videos for the collective, for everybody and anybody, including myself, just messages from the spirit realm. We also do your star signs, and we do lots of other things. And 2025 is going to be quite a busy month, where we are going to incorporate a great many things on this channel that we know will be a benefit to each and every person that watches it. So please subscribe, and you'll see what I mean in the future. Okay, Sagittarius, it's lovely to be with you today. Thank you for your time, and we look forward to the next time that we get together. Bye-bye for now.